Howdy folks, and welcome back to this Let's Play of Hearts of Iron number 4. We're currently playing as America. Let's carry on from the end of the last save. Alright, that's loaded. We're currently engaged in a more global war. We got a couple of ships that were severely damaged over here in an engagement with Japan. I've actually strengthened my location here of Hawaii itself. I've made sure, of course, I've got sufficient units here in place, particularly in terms of Air Force. So if we look at the Air Force, you should see that there is a variety of different ships, or planes more likely I should say, that are patrolling the air here. And if we look at the actual sea situation, you'll notice that, of course, I've got my carrier task force here as well. That's the one that's retreating, or pulling back, I should say. And I'm moving some troops through here. I'm not sure we're going to make it with these troops. And the one thing I'm not able to do is I can't divert them to a new location, unfortunately. Ooh, look at that. The Japanese are trying to invade here. Wake Island. Interesting. Okay. And it looks like they took possession of that. Now, I don't really get a clear warning of that at all. Interestingly enough. Manila. Still get supplies from the mainland. Orders. These troops here, these Marines, they'll be landing here shortly. Which is good. Okay. It's got the speed at very, very low level. This project will be done in 13 days. In terms of research, the next one will be the upgrade here of these fighters, or is the close air support planes, sorry. Okay, we attacked some units there. There's missing equipment production. Really? I thought I had close air support planes in production already. It looks like I don't. So, let's upgrade those. I guess these are the ones that we're actually referring to. I got them in the queue, not necessarily that I got actually units already being produced, but okay. I've got there the latest version, the M1 Thompson. I also need to start producing naval bombers, it says. I got the Carrier naval bomber here. I'm producing those, but it doesn't actually say that I need the other naval. Well, probably they were referring to the other naval bomber. So what have I got here in production in terms of naval bomber? This is the TBD Devastator. I'm gonna do the XTBD. That -1, I guess. Is that a different plane or is that the same? It's a different one. Okay, so we'll get that to the queue. And of course they want tactical bombers as well. Tactical bombers. Are they referring to this one? Possibly. Yes. So again, we engage there. Ships there. Okay. We lost 4 of our transport ships. Did the rest make it? Ooh. Yes, sir. Okay, well, no, I didn't lose all of them. Listen up. Actually, it might have been these. No, I'm not quite sure. Ready. I've got Marines 1 to 7 here. Oh, my submarines actually sunk a destroyer. Good. Interesting. I already lost a couple of those ships again. I thought I pretty much had them here in the port. It looks like they hadn't actually stopped their orders. Okay. My planes keep on at least disrupting them. I guess that's the light way of putting it.
Listen up! Yes, sir.
Alright, let's start by doing this here. And taking this one and assigning it to there. Is that sufficient? I think so.
Ready, sir. Yes, sir.
I've still got orders here.
All in.
Okay, stop. Hold on, hold on, hold on. What have I got here?
Orders. Orders.
I don't even see my orders. Edit mode. Ah. Okay, so I'm not at war with them, so I don't really need those orders, so that's fine. I'm gonna keep some units, of course, here, I think. So let's maybe take at least a subset of these. I don't need that many armor units, do I?
Attention. Move out. Move out. Move out.
Okay. So whatever remains down here will be the ones that we're going to leave here in this territory here. Ooh, look at that. United Kingdom has expanded here. Is that always been the case? No, they took over part of Venezuela. That's that's how it went. That's how it went down. And then of course Colombia here is okay. We lost submarines. We lost submarines. Have I still got any left? I don't know. Possibly. It's a little bit annoying that all those engagements there keep on coming up. Well, that's more even. But, ooh, that is not good. I kind of hope that basically my reinforcing Wake Island here would actually have a positive impact. But at the moment it looks like I'm kind of losing that. Which is not good. Now I do need to reinforce Hawaii then. Let's say I've got to put some bunkers up here. Let's see, airbase, but let's say I'm gonna put some of these coastal forts. Let's pause that for a second. I need to put some troops here onto the island group, it looks like. I will have to basically come up with some new weapons, I think, as well. So what can we do? We can, of course, upgrade our marines, which is key. Let's get our... Well, I need to get my paratroopers done at some point. Office Strategic Service. Interesting. Cool. Good. I really need to get some of those troops over to here, I think. These are still en route. Ooh, did we repulse it? It looks like. There's Wake Island there. Don't tell me I've been confusing the islands now. That's Wake Island. Ah, Wake Island was taken. So it wasn't this island here that was taken, but it was Wake Island. But then again, I still lost a fair number of troops there. And I didn't even get a notification of any sort there. That is something I need to look into. Okay. So production-wise, we're still producing a fair number of different things here, which is fine. Production of units. I'd love to be able to increase that, which we will do. Just bear with me. But alright, that's Japanese. Wake is now Japanese as well, it looks like. Which is a bit of a pity. Now Marcus Island here is Japanese, which is okay. Now that is Saipan. We should be able to take Saipan, I would imagine. Now let's build some forts here as well. Good. What have we got here? There's a bit of a piece of Britain, it looks like. Piece of Macau. Okay. Mexico. How are we doing with Mexico? I guess we're doing okay with Mexico. Let's just go home. Look at the borders here. Mexico, relationship-wise. Mexican opinion of us and our opinion of them is quite different. It's quite negative here. How can we basically make that more positive? What's the key differentiator? He's likely to... No, they don't really have any democratic power there, so popularity boost would be a good thing, I guess. But really the first thing I want to get here is basic political power. At the moment they're non-aligned, but they're not fascist either, but they do have a political element in there, a democratic element. Cool. Bulgaria has capitulated. Okay, is that great news? Maybe, maybe not. US ACE project. So we basically got some additional facilities in Washington. We basically got some extra slots, or no, 3 extra infrastructure, I should say, in New Jersey as well as North Carolina, plus of course the extensive conscription, which grants us additional manpower. Okay, now we do want to choose here, of course, wartime industry. Okay, national spirit. Okay, let's go for that. Army is necessary. Where is this? We're at sea at the moment. We have got a shortage of rubber, it looks like. Let's increase our imports from there. Naval engagement here. Okay. Good. At least partially good, I'd say. We might actually lose that one particular unit here. The rest has seemed to be able to get away from there. These are all standing by. Hold on. Okay, perfect. So we should now really start seeing some results of that. I would hope. The only thing is, we're really on the southern edge of that particular region, so ideally you want to basically cover multiple regions. But you can't. You have to choose one of the regions, which is a pity. Ah well, such be life. Oh, look at that. Ah, they are damaged, or at least they've got a fair number of damaged units. Probably a better description. What do we say here? The Japanese are invading, is that right? Oh no, yeah, no, they're fighting here at least with some of the mainland forces. Ah, we lost one plane, but they lost... In the meantime, they've lost one submarine, which is good, I guess. And we had a quite substantial fleet here where we lost nothing, but we have, well, except of course, for the fact that we basically lost a little bit of one of our fighters, but okay. We are in 1941 now. I probably should really upgrade some of my ship productions, which I will be doing shortly. I'll basically upgrade the Ranger class shortly. But we've been working on these carriers here. We basically upgraded to this one here. I want to upgrade these landing craft, I guess, as well. Invasion defense. Class, good. Right, so we got a particular bit of equipment that we're producing at the moment, which is of course those carriers. And we're basically partly through a construction at the moment. Let's make it only one unit there. I'm going to finish up that unit there. And then we're going to add an extra new unit, which will be our R6 class here. What kind of things could I upgrade here? Armor reliability. How about increasing the reliability? We reduce the range. Interesting. Well, let's go for at least the upgrade that I just put through. Pretty sure I invested points into there, so I need to be able to choose it now. That's the one. Let's say I want to produce a good 6 of those. Carry airstrike or naval bombers. I'm going to basically reduce this number here to 0, I think. Well, let's leave it still at 20. 20 for that one, and basically then we're gonna bring that back to the correct number. Perfect. Good. We just... Ooh, unfortunately that wasn't good, of course, because it was one of our units that was being dealt with. Now, we hopefully will be able to repulse these guys. We have sufficient in place here, I would say. Prioritizing Guam. Infrastructure repairs there as well. I think that's quite important. How long will this take? I mean, no factories assigned. Okay, that looks quite positive, at least in terms of the numbers here. Yes, I know the Ranger class is outdated, but we've got quite a bit of effort already invested in there, and I need to just finish that off. Alright, let's move these up. Slightly to at least make some more available for those other ones, like the battle cruiser and so forth. Okay, we're working on these numbers here as well, which is good. Cool. So these will ultimately become available once we get enough factories at our disposal. So I'm not too worried about that one. But yeah, we do need to keep an eye on the other bits here. Just to see what's going on. Good. It looks like we did repulse that invasion there. Now, have I got any spare equipment already in terms of fighters and so forth? I've got a fair number of carrier fighters, so that's good. I've got them in storage, but those are an old type, I believe. So yeah, but it's still good we got them. That's one of the main things. We've got a surplus here in terms of weapons, seems to also get a surplus at the moment. So we're building it up in terms of supplies, storage. So I guess we're doing pretty okay for the moment. We got another engagement here. Will we sink any of their ships? Would be nice if we did. It looks like this one's got some damage, not massive amounts of damage, but still.
All in.
Unassigned divisions, okay.
Orders.
Okay, so we're going to basically break this down into two different units. Deselect two of those from there. And the rest is going to go back to our mainland here. I'm going to move them into Texas for the moment being. Now you're going to keep, of course, your Texas units, but the other units will basically be allocated to a brand new army.
All in. Orders.
Cool. Let's call this then, of course, our Venezuela or South American defense. We're going to allocate a general to here. Let's take the little General Russell Hartley. Alright. Cool. At least I got that assigned. Done.
Listen up.
Alright, I'm going to take this one here. I'm going to assign it to this general here as well. But in the meantime, I'm actually also going to send it already over to California.
Move out.
I'm probably going to have to basically deal with some stuff there. We've got nationalist Spain here. Are they in a faction? They are in a faction. No, they are not in a faction. They basically got volunteers from the various different other countries, which is fine. Look at that, United Kingdom, France. Vichy France is there. UK seems to be doing okay. Now I see that there is now the fight on between, it looks like, Germany and Russia. Right, let's have a look at these results here. Another invasion attempt here, it looks like. Looks like we're able to repulse that, but yeah, we got air superiority here, which helps us quite nicely as well. So I've got 4 plus another 6, which makes us having a good 10 number of units here, which helps. Our unit used combat width is 80, theirs is 90. How comes they can only use, or they can actually use 90? That's okay. The combat width here in total is only 80. Ah, our first bunkers have become available. Good. Good. Let's execute that. What's our current port level here? 2. I'm going to increase that to 4. Okay, we're still dealing with their transports as well. More transports. More transports. Oh no, it wasn't transport, actually it was other ships, but that's fine. I do need to get some extra army units into this territory here. Territory of the Philippines, really. No, are they trying again? No. I bet they will keep on trying, no matter what.
All in.
Alright, there is another unit ready here. It's an infantry division, and we're assigning that to here as well.
Orders.
So this general in its entirety, I'm going to move him entirely to Los Angeles.
Move out.
Now, would it make sense for me to try to do something in Europe? I don't think so. Ooh, the UK's actually done a bit of work here as well. Interesting. Interestingly enough. Right, 3 days for our Marines to be upgraded to the next level. We got missing equipment production. Carrier CAS. Okay. Close air support for the carrier. Let's have a look. Which one is that? Carrier naval bomber. Carrier CAS. That's this one here. Can I increase its reliability? I can. Yeah, that will do. Alright, let's pause that for a second. I'm going to deal with that in just a second, but we're going to basically be producing this one here. So as I'm building, of course, those new carriers, I do, of course, need some extra bits and pieces here. Right, what are we going to do here? We've upgraded the Marines. Now, in terms of tanks, we are 1941, so I could potentially go for the Sherman. I think that would be a good idea. Upgrading to the Sherman. Okay, so we'll help with that. And in terms of the national focus, wartime industry, that's getting along nicely as well. Look at this. All these ships passing by here. Getting attacked by our units here. Now, ideally I'd like to basically take over Wake once again. Our ships are patrolling here, and of course this is Japanese territory, which is fun. Johnson Atoll. Okay. I probably want to get, of course, more of those troops there as well. Alright, let's move this army already into Hawaii itself. At least in one of the other islands of Hawaii. Alright, that's where the airport is, but I don't actually have on here anything that basically says I can actually put a port there. So I put very, very basic ports in the other ones, so at least I can supply them as well, which would be useful. I can transport troops to there then as well. Okay. I lost convoys. Really? Did I have convoys here? Okay. I was not aware of that, but okay. Oh, convoys in terms of supplies going to the Philippines. That makes sense.
Listen up.
Yeah.
Ready.
Again, this will be assigned to there for the moment being. And let's move this one over here as well. And I guess for the moment that should do it really. So what we're going to do, we're going to basically save weight again. But in the meantime, thanks again for joining me. Hopefully you enjoyed it, and take care. Bye bye.